World, I'm Chopper J, the Forbidden Assassin. Start off with saying I'm not Democrat or Republican. I'm an American. If you got to put a title in front of the word American, then you need to calculate or whatever. The reason why I'm coming to you today is to call out the Department of Justice over the January 6th. They're calling it a riot or an insurrection or whatever, and that's bullshit. What that was people going down to support who they voted for. Granted, some of them were easily misled and went into the Capitol, right? But you got to take account. If you look at some of them videos, the officers were holding open the door. They're calling these officers heroes that lost their lives. I'm sorry, took their lives in a coward way, because that's what they are. They're cowards. You're going to take your life, and you're too coward to face the real world out here. You're a coward, and that's how I look at it. Now, what was not brought up was the coward-ass officer that shot a unarmed veteran, the female veteran that got shot by the coward officer for trying to go through a window or whatever. Oh, you could not take her and detain her and put her in handcuffs or something? You had to shoot her? You felt the need to have to shoot an unarmed woman? And it don't matter if it was a woman or a male or black or white. Cold hard truth is, you shot her, and that's all there is to it. Now, you all spent millions of dollars and numerous hours of manpower to hunt everybody down that was at the Capitol that day. What you should have been doing, instead of hunting down those Americans that was there to support who they voted for, you should have took that money and that time and those resources and hunted down all these illegal aliens that you all are letting cross into our border. You know, we're under siege right now by these illegal aliens crossing into our borders, and that's what you should have took the money and the resources to take care of. And we won't even get into the fact that you all traitors, pretty much handed our enemies of 20 plus years military weapons and uniforms and that in Afghanistan, and didn't only do that, but you botched it, left Americans in there. You know what? Y'all always point the finger and point the blame at someone else besides yourselves, and you all need to be held accountable. Now, I did not take no part in the January 6th thing that went on. That's just not my cup of tea. But they're trying to say it was armed insurrections or whatever. Well, let me tell you something. They were Americans. They were there to support who they voted for. They disagreed with the election, and you have a right to peacefully assimilate and protest or whatever. But they wasn't even there for that. They were there to support their president, Donald Trump, because they felt it was an unfair election, which I feel it was an unfair election. It's been proven that it was an unfair election, and it was corrupt, and that's just all there is to it. And it shows with this wannabe president now in office, Biden and Harris, that they don't know how to run this country. That's obvious. But with all that being said, I just want to know your all's opinion. You ain't got to leave it if you don't want to, but it's something to ponder, something to think about. But let me know. I'm curious. Pass this video on. I don't care. I'm an American. I believe in what I believe. That's what makes this country great, because we can have difference of opinions. We can disagree to agree, and that's all there is to it. I believe in my freedoms. I believe in what my forefathers fought and died for, and this crooked, corrupt, tyrannical government in office right now is trying to take those things. So all I'm saying is open up your eyes, stay vigilant. And I do not support violence in any way, shape, or form. because there's always a peaceful manner which it can be taken care of. And right now, that's both of these crooked, corrupt, tyrannical politicians, whether they're Democrat or Republican, out of office. With that being said, y'all have a blessed day. Stay safe out there. Don't go out in front of no semis or trains.